what we are doing here, the reason why we got started with this is, what's that? No, that's not what we're going to do. Let's do something kind of short, actually.
Oh, so are all these just like pre-programmed, or are they something that you develop, or that you like sketch up on the computer and then import?
When I bought this, it came with about half a dozen pre-programmed.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're going to run here is one of those. But we have downloaded stuff from the web. People have created them with CAD programs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you,
They have done them themselves somewhere else and bring it in here.
a lot of open source kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So we were just like, the only one I'm familiar with is like Thingiverse. Have you ever been on that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the only one I'm.
Is there the only one
too.
of those? Okay.
There's others, but
Yeah.
that's the one that I'm familiar with.
Okay.
And then, so once we have this object just the way that we want it, then we make it. And we can print it with either high, standard, or low resolution.
Mm-hmm.
The resolution does not change the nozzle size. The nozzle size is just one size, that doesn't change.
Mm-hmm.
The resolution changes how much the plate drops with each layer.
Okay, so it's just going to be less. If it's higher resolution, it's going to be less
Right.
in between each layer.
Right.
Okay.
And the different resolutions are, so high resolution, it drops a tenth of a millimeter, and low resolution is 3/10 of a millimeter. So, but, I mean, resolution may not be a real good term because it doesn't change anything on the nozzle.
Yeah.
You can vary the temperature, which is not particularly relevant for us. We use only one kind of plastic, PLA, and there seems to be some differences in the way different colors print. And I think as I get more familiar with that, we'll be running different colors at different temperatures, but only slightly different temperatures.
Yeah.
And
What's
so
the standard temperature usually that it's
this runs at 230 degrees centigrade.
Okay.
So about 2.5 times the temperature of boiling water.
Okay. And that's what the plastic's coming out at?
Right.
Okay.
The plastic is cool to the touch just as soon as you can get in there.
Yeah.
But coming out inside the nozzle and coming out of the nozzle, it's 230 degrees centigrade.
Okay.
And so then once I set my characteristics here, then all I do is export it, and I save it as a .x3g.
Okay.
So this printer prints .x3g.
Okay.
Different MakerBot models have to be formatted. So this formatting here is specifically for the replicator too.
Okay.
And it would be a different formatting if you were using the replicator or the 2X or something like that.
Yeah.
So, and then that just gets put on a SD chip,
Just an SD chip.
Yeah.
Okay.
and I stick it in here and off.
And
it goes.
then you access that from the printer right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've never yet connected the printer to a computer yet.
Okay.
You can,
Yeah.
and
But
this is working really
works
good for
just
me
as
right
good.
now, and I don't gain anything by
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah. So what is this? Okay. Oh, it's just a line of plastic
Yeah,
that these two
it's
there.
so. This is the plastic. 1.75 millimeter diameter, and it's if you buy from MakerBot, it's $48 a roll.
How long does a typical roll last?
Well, it lasts a very long time
Yeah.
because we are not. Well, first of all, we print fairly small things here.
Yeah.
You know, you can see this thing takes 12 minutes, and it prints pretty slow.
Mm-hmm.
If I printed this up for you, and we will be charging people, that's 15 grams. I charge a nickel a gram, 75 cents.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's really like cheap for novelty items.
Yes, well. Yeah,
Singular novelty
it's,
items.
If you're buying it at the public library.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
You know, like we charge a dime for printing a piece of paper out.
Yeah.
And we're just doing the same thing here. We are recovering our consumable costs.
Yeah.
If you want to just pop that off, just grab one of the links and keep going down the line.
Oh, cool. Want to show it to me, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's fully functional when it comes out.
It is. They're linked together. There's no little slit to put two of them together.
It's cool how it builds it so like that they're not like stuck together.
Each one
one's
is built at a
individual.
diagonal, so it's able to loop them together
Yeah.
like a chain link should.
Wow.
And we have, I don't know, maybe you're stronger than us, but we've tried to break those with just using our fingers. We can't do it.
Can't do it.
Oh,
So
that's perfect.
It's pretty strong plastic.
Yeah.
The Acuity printer, we bought an Acuity.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, they had a
Helix
Kickstarter.
or-
Mhm.
And so we'll be getting ours in April, something like that. And it will print 5 different kinds of plastic. We're really looking forward to having access to the nylon
Yeah.
and having a little larger printer space
Mhm.
and something that's a little more reliable. You know, I was hoping I would be able to just let this thing run overnight, but it is not that reliable yet.
Yeah.
Every now and then you get a little problem, and so then you want to turn it off
Mhm.
and just let it go.
All right. Here's what I'm